Next, I wanted to talk to you about nonfiction. Sometimes parents think their kids do not enjoy reading, but they really just don't enjoy the stories. They like books about facts where they can learn. So I wanted to show you some of our nonfiction. We have nonfiction for all ages, and everything from music to art, math, science. So I wanted to show you just a few of those. I wanted to start off with our big book of nursery rhymes. So I've always been a big fan of nursery rhymes. I learned a lot as a kid, and I still know them today. And so I just have a fondness for nursery rhymes. It's actually proven that learning nursery rhymes can be a great help for kids that are trying to learn how to read. So they found that kids that learned had 8 nursery rhymes memorized by the time that they were 4, were the top of their class for reading in the 2nd grade. So just it helps them to learn rhythm, rhyme, memorization. There's also history in a lot of them. So the pictures are so pretty in this book. It has these classic nursery rhymes in it. And I love the big spread picture across the whole page. Just makes it really, really fun to read and really eye-catching for kids. So that was our big book of nursery rhymes, which I'm really in love with right now. This one's cool. That's a job. I like animals. What jobs are there? So it talks about 25 different professions that involve working with animals. Everything from being a zookeeper to a mounted police to a zoo vet, dog groomer, pet photographer. And every page is dedicated to a day in their life. So a day in the life of a pet vet. A day in the life of a police dog handler. And so what they do, things that you need to know, good pros and cons of the job. And these are written by actual people that do these jobs. So I just think that that's really, really cool. The back of it, I love, has kind of a how do you decide. So your perfect job match. So what are your skills? Are you good at science? Maybe think about a zoologist. Are you creative? Maybe something like a pet portrait artist. Are you organized? Something like a pet sitter or a stable manager. What are your interests and goals? What qualities do you have? Are you shy? Maybe something like a dog walker. So I love that it has that kind of match you up with potential jobs at the end of it. Our Extraordinary Life series, we have a bunch of these. I wanted to show you 2 of them. They're great. They are a great kind of snippet of each person's life. One thing I really like about it too is I think it's really cool. The ink is not in black. So the ink for this entire book is in blue, which I just think is so cool. So you can learn about these famous characters, all about their lives, and it's presented in a really neat way with these kind of snippets and blurbs, and so it's really easy to read and digest. Here's inside Anne Frank, and her book is purple. So just these amazing, amazing people. You can learn all about their life. Super inspiring. So this is our Extraordinary Life series, and these are 2 of them. We have some others as well. Questions and answers about plastic, I think, is so cool. I love our questions and answers series. We have questions and answers about science, nature, animals, dinosaurs, but plastic, I think, is such an interesting one. So what it is, how it's made, what is plastic made of? So you have the flap, and then you open the flap, and it talks about what it is. Mostly oil, which is so interesting. Talks about conservation, how we can make a difference, how it's made, why does plastic take so long to go away? And it answers it at the bottom. Yes or no questions. So all about plastic. It's really fascinating to learn about, but then also the conservation aspect and learning how to make a difference, and just kind of plastic alternatives. This one's really cool. History Uncovered, the USA. So it's layer by layer. You can understand how the United States was formed. So you open it up and you can see the original United States. It has some history in there for you. And then you can see the rest of it is not United States territory. So all about that. It has some trivia in it. So then you turn the next page. Let's see if I can show you this. You turn the next page and more of it is revealed. And it talks about why and how the Louisiana Purchase was made, information about that, and then you open the next page and it uncovers it. So you keep uncovering and learning all these really interesting facts and history And finally, you get to the United States as it is today. So I think this book is just really, really cool. Great history, but I love the kind of tactile way that it's presented with the uncovering of the different territories and as the United States expands. So this one's History Uncovered, the USA. So love that one. There's all the fiction titles I want to show you. So whether your child is interested in science, math, art, we have tons and tons of nonfiction. So just let me know the ages and interests of your kids and we can find something perfect for them.